Hey everybody, it's Molly with Avon. It's Monday here. Don't know what day it is when you're watching this, but I wanted to come out to you because I was opening up my order that I got in and then also opening up my meeting in a box, which gives me a preview of all the new stuff that's coming in the next campaigns. And I suddenly got this feeling of being immensely overwhelmed. And I thought, here I am, a 16 plus year vet of the company, and if I can feel overwhelmed with all the products that are coming, you must be feeling overwhelmed at times too, especially if you're a newbie. So a lot of what I do when I do these YouTube videos and training, things of that such, is I try to address things that I'm feeling or things that I have felt before. And right now I'm feeling it, overwhelmed. And it's not a bad overwhelmed, because there was a time when I wish that our company had come out with products to get me really excited, and now they've done it, but now it just seems like they're coming like endlessly, right? And look, you don't want to stop the progress, but you have to figure out where your lane is. You hear me say that a lot. What's your lane? What works for you? And how are you not going to feel so overwhelmed? So I thought I would share with you for just a few minutes what I do in a situation like this. I mean, I got literally like men's products in here, home essentials products, skincare, a new fragrance, aloe gel, moisture therapy. And then I'm just looking around and I'm like, and then there's stuff that came in for customers that ordered stuff that I don't even know anything about, right? But they ordered it, and I'm glad they ordered it, but I never used it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if they ask me something about it, what am I possibly going to say about it, right? Yeah, well, that's me a lot of times, okay? So you're not alone, and maybe it's more for me that I want to know I'm not alone, okay? I am not the person who's going to learn everything about everything, and you're not going to either, okay? Well, unless you're a braino, and then if you are, you're not in my league, okay? You're in a league high above me. To this day, even stuff I've been selling for 15 years with Avon, I couldn't tell you everything about it, you know, but I'm a firm believer that you have to start with what you love, okay? What you love, what you find fascinating, what you find is something that touches you in your life. And now with us coming out with things like home essentials, cleaning products, things that, like it or not, girlfriend don't have a house cleaner, okay? Don't have a housekeeper at all. So I am the housekeeper, right? Lee does the wash here. So what makes, what do you do with that? The thing is, you try it yourself and you figure out what works for you, right? What is good for you. It doesn't mean that you're going to like everything, and that's okay, but it also doesn't mean that you have to try every single thing as soon as it comes out. Know your lane, know what you can do, but I always make a list of whatever comes, what do I want to try first? Or when I see what's in the what's new, what is it that I want to try first? So, and for me, a lot of it, I am really excited about the home line that we have, the essentials. You all knew that I was one of the first ones to jump on that Cucina hand wash. Because why? Because Molly cooks all the time. And I'm always handling onions and garlic, and I'm a Maryland girl, so I love to eat me some steamed blue crabs, right? But when you're eating seafood or whatever it may be, I used to feel like it would take me days to get it off my hands. Lemon juice, I tried everything. It was crazy, right? So when I started using this, I said, this is crazy. I just chopped up 5 cloves of garlic, and I've used this soap, and I can't smell the soap. I can't smell the garlic on my hand anymore. And I can remember waking up in the morning, chopping onions and going, oh my God, I can still smell the onions. So for me, because I cook and I love to cook, that was such a plus for me. So I really went after that product. And believe me, there were many other products that came out, right? But that was key for me because I kept thinking, well, it's not just people who cook. What about mechanics and how they come home and the oil smell is all over their hands, or people who have a farm and the farm animals? And let's just talk about our pets. When they go outside, when they come back inside, you're petting them, you're loving all over them, and you're like, ah, it smells like dog. And yeah, you could probably use any soap, but this soap is great because all of it has a little bit of olive oil and stuff in it, and it takes the smell out. So I concentrated on that, and because I did, I sold a lot of it. I gave it away to some of my customers in a raffle if they spent a certain amount, but it was dear to my life because I decided I liked it and what it did for me. I shared what it did for me in my life. See, I think a lot of people come in this and they feel they have to be a skincare expert. They feel like they have to be a cook. They feel like they have to be a home expert. They have to be a body expert. You know, you have to be a jewelry expert. No, you don't. You just got to know what you like. You just got to know what you want to share. I can't tell you what that is for you, but I can certainly pick things out for me. For instance, anything that comes out that's a men's product is always a challenge for me because my husband Lee does not wear low-end anything. Not saying that my company is low end, but most everything they've bought out for men, to be quite honest, it has not been something that he would use or that he continued using. Some of the lotions and things like that were, but not everything else. But now, of course, we have this new Gentology line that's come out, and I got my limit, of course, in the what's new, because this actually, at this point, is not actually in the brochure yet. But he loved this. He loved the body and the hair wash, and he's bald. So, and I gotta tell you, it smells so good on him. It is amazing. The lotion, he didn't use a lotion right away, but he did the other day, and he said this stuff is amazing. So I thought win-win. Now, why is that a win for me? Why am I gonna take this now? Am I gonna pimp this out to my customers? Because my husband is hard to please when it comes to stuff like this. So to have him say, I like this, you're gonna keep getting this, I hope they keep this, that's fascinating to me. So to me, he made a believer out of me. So my suggestion would be, whoever that person is in your life that you think is picky, if you really would like to sell some of the new men's line that's coming out, and I'm sure they probably have more coming, what guy is that in your life? Maybe it's not your husband. Maybe he doesn't care and he's still using the Irish Spring and he'll use it, the Old Spice. You know, we got those people and there's nothing wrong with that. My husband, though, wasn't that person, and neither are my sons either. They're not going to wear just anything. So if you've got that son, that uncle, that father, something like that, this may want to be something that you want to give somebody to try in your life, to say, look, I need to know what you think of this because I know you wear the high end of everything. This stuff is amazing. I mean, it's so weird. It's like Lee has a bald head. You know what I do? I'm smelling his bald head all the time. I go kiss him on his head. I'm like, baby, you smell so good. Not that he didn't smell good before, but this stuff really is amazing. So this was a big concentrator on me. And again, the Cucina, of course, now we've come out with the dishwashing soap. I already love the hand soap, right? So do you think this is going to be hard for me to sell? No, because I've already made the hand soap a winner for me. I am real curious to try the sponges, though. I went ahead and got these. I'm somebody who, I do use sponges. I don't use washcloths. They gross me out because I feel like they stay dirty, and I feel like I can rinse these out all the time. These are different, though, than what I use. I normally use Scotch, so I haven't used them yet, but this is something, again, I'm staying in my lane, right? Because I need to know what's going to be great for me. The other thing is things like the aloe that's just coming out. When I saw this immediately, I was like, look, I wished I had this on the grill, 2 weeks ago, man, I just don't know what I was thinking, but I was grilling and there goes my arm on the grill at 500 degrees and it was a massive burn, and I just kept thinking, oh, if I had had this then, this would have been great. I use aloe for things like sunscreen and burns. I used to have an aloe plant a long time ago when I lived in Maryland, and I didn't. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I killed it. Who knows? But this is wonderful, 99%, and it's a soothing gel. I'm sure this is great stuff. Have I used it yet? No. But this is going to be a winner for me, okay? I have a feeling that if it works, this is gonna be something I'm gonna go after because it's a great price. Now here's the kicker. All of you who know me and know about me and Avon, I can probably sell just about anything. But the one thing I've always struggled selling, because I have to stay in my lane and I have to promote with honesty, is our Avon fragrances. You know, I am a lot like Lee. I'm kind of, maybe I'm stuck up when it comes to scents, but I'm very, very, my sense of smell and my sensitivity to things is really high. Like if I smell something I don't like, it produces headaches. Look, Lee was wearing colognes at one time, high-end, and I would have to say, baby, if you're gonna sit next to me, you can't wear that because it just gives me a headache. Now, we obviously found some things that worked for him, but Avon ladies perfume, look, don't be offended. I'm 57 now, okay? But I have felt like most of our perfumes smell like old lady perfumes, and I don't feel like that it's a huge winner at this stage of the game. And I have, no matter what they bought out, and there's a lot that you all have liked out there that as they've come out, maybe they were connected to a star or whatever it was, or somebody was promoting it. I was always excited about anything new that came out, but it just didn't work for me. It would give me a headache. I don't know why. And I was that way about mascaras too. You know, my eyes are very sensitive. So, I mean, I don't want to hear the stuff where you can't make a business work because you can't wear this or you can't wear that. I have sold many, many, many scents, many fragrances, men and women. My husband didn't wear it, right? I didn't wear it, but all you had to do was ask me, what were you looking for? Were you looking for floral? Were you looking for musky? Were you looking for oriental? I can find you something that you may like, but there's a lot of people I couldn't touch with fragrance at all, right? I have to tell you something. I've only been wearing it for about an hour now. And again, I don't know when you're watching this. It could be 2 years after I made it. But our Layered, this is our new scent. Ooh, I'm trying to get it where the light will catch it. This is our Layered. I know people go, oh, is it Lyrd? L-Y-R-D, Lyrd. I had to figure out from Michael Senchtak that it was Layered is how it's pronounced. It's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. And some people buy this because it's a beautiful, beautiful bottle. And if I were that person, I would buy this because it's a beautiful bottle. But what I love is, drum roll, first time ever, this is something that so far looks like something I'm going to be able to wear. Now, to a lot of you, that may not mean anything. But for me, knowing I've never been able to personally promote an Avon fragrance of something that I wear. Look, I wear Gucci Bamboo. That is my scent. I have worn it for quite a few years now. I just got some more for my birthday from my husband. So I am definitely a higher end girl on some things. Not on everything, but on some things. But I have to tell you, I like this. And Lee's pretty picky about me and how I smell too. And I had him try it. He goes, you know, that smells really good. The test for me is how long can I keep it on and not feel tired, that my eyes don't get tired, that I don't start feeling cloudy with my thinking, and I don't start to get a headache, right? So far, none of this. And I just keep trying to smell it. So I don't know who came out with this, but my company, Avon, win. Whether this was LG, whether this was our department, I need you to know, if you have not tried this, try it. If you've always been like, oh, I can't wear anything. If you've been to me, I'm gonna tell you, try this. So far, so good. So I have to tell you, always staying in my lane, and now being able to promote something that's going to be coming, or if you're watching this, it may already be out. You want to try this. I cannot wait. I'm having a team meeting tonight, and I cannot wait to promote this to them. To say, hey, if you're around long enough, you're going to find something that you love, right? And this is a win-win. So I love this. The box also is really, really pretty. Love the box. That's the box it comes in. Now, the other thing, too, with the Cucina is now there's hand soap for it to match. Don't forget to take your little thingy off here, okay, or you won't be able to press it down. But I'm excited because now I have something that I can actually put this, I can put this, uh-oh, I locked it, didn't I? Did I unlock it? Did I lock it? These are always so crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, we're gonna turn it this way, it says. And now I am going to be able to say, okay, wow, what? You know I'm having issues, right? Right here on the film with you. Why isn't this turning? Oh, because you have to keep turning it until it comes up. There it is. Okay, so now, hold on. This is my test here right in front of you. It does smell like the hand soap. Oh my gosh. So I am loving that. Yes, it does. This is great. Like, I can always get my elbows, because, you know, I put my elbows on my desk and then they get roughed and then Lee complains. Yes. So this is great too. And I love this because it's such a just fresh scent. Fruit and passions. I love this. And for me, anything that has any type of a lemon in it, I love. And this is sea salt in the lemon. So I love this. So here's a new pairing. So think about this. Everybody that I did the promotion with, right? For the hand soap, not only am I going to be able to turn them onto the dish soap, but now to go with the hand soap, hey, don't stop there. Wash those hands, get the scent out, and now you can have this wonderful, wonderful Mediterranean-inspired sea salt and lemon fragrance. I love this. It's got the olive oil in it, not greasy, understand, but so good for your skin. Again, in my lane. So look, all of this, look, there's makeup stuff here I'm going over tonight. This is just a few things. But what I wanted to tell you is, don't let yourself be overwhelmed. And if you are overwhelmed, draw it back, just like I had to when I unboxed my order. And I had to say, Molly, where is your lane? What have you talked about that's similar? What do I want to, first of all, you have to use it to know if you like it, right? There's still some stuff. I don't know how I'm going to like the dish detergent, but I'm hoping that I'm going to like it as much as the other things in the line. The men's stuff, again, it was risky with Lee. It's always risky. Is he going to like it? But he loved it. So now it gives me something to talk about. Now, there are probably 5 other things here. All these new toothpastes and things that we have coming. I could not tell you one different than the other, except what I like and what I don't when I use it. But I'm going to take the information of each one and figure out, you know, is this something that I want to do? Look, we've got the teeth brightener and lightener or whitener, whatever it is that's coming out. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about trying it to say, could it whiten my teeth? I've done the crest strips. I've done so many. I use whitening toothpaste now. But now, so it's something I'm interested in. But what can I get it now and use it? And can I say, this has made a difference for me, right? So now I can share it with other people. That's what I'm telling you. You need to figure out what couple of things, 2 or 3 things. Don't feel like you have to take the whole what's new or the whole brochure if you're new and know all the products. You get to know them a little at a time. Read about them. Educate yourself. Get on the Avon USA representative page, and when they have their Their videos, if you can't get on there live with Janine Whitver and her crew, you know, Adriana, they're all on there promoting the makeup. If you're a big makeup person, look, I love makeup. I wear makeup all the time. I told you all months ago when the foundation came out, I've never been able to use Avon foundation. And when they came out with the cashmere, oh my gosh, this is what I'm wearing now, and it's great. I mean, I've never been able to use a face cleanser. And then the rice water came out, and I fell in love. There is just so much, but look, you don't want to try everything at once. You want to try things a little at a time. And now that we have all these categories, like try something face-wise, try something essentials. Now that we have men's product, venture out there. Maybe a new hand cream, the toothpaste. There is just so much. So don't stay overwhelmed. Know what your lane is, as usual. And just pick a couple of things, okay? I just feel like I know right now how hard it is to try to keep up with how we see the catalog changing and, you know, things with our system. And there is a whole lot of change. And guys and gals, there has to be. In order for us to become what we are getting ready to become, we have to embrace these changes. We have to embrace these new products. But you only have to embrace them one or two things at a time and figure out where your line of expertise is. What can you put into your life? If you want to learn a little bit about everything, look, I'm not saying my way is the only way. It's just, I don't like overwhelmed. I don't like anxiety. I don't like any of that. And I feel like it can sit on the shelf until I try this, and then I'll try that. And if I like it, I like it. And if I don't, that's okay. But I can at least learn about it and know what could make a difference in somebody else's life, whether it's my team's life or whether it's a customer, or no matter what it is. Just take this thing a step at a time. Nobody says you have to be an expert all at wrong. You do not have to sit in front of training for 5 and 6 hours at a time, or even 2 and 3 hours at a time. You don't have to do that. It's supposed to be fun. But do you know what makes it fun? When you know what you want to learn about. When you know what is going to help make your life better. When you know what you want its help in as far as your hair care, or what you're looking for in makeup, or maybe the type of earrings that you love. And you all know I'm an earring fanatic. And yes, these are Avon from a while ago, but they're probably my top 3 pair of earrings I've ever gotten from them. I love them. So I get off. I'm scrolling. I'm sorry. You have to pick. You're going to have people who are much older, and you know what? They're still going to love the Skin So Soft with that. You know what? They're still going to love the Amari. They're still going to love the Mesmerize. These are customer, orders that are coming in. But there's also people who are going to come in, and they're going to love the Propolis. They're going to love the hair mask, and they're going to love that shampoo. I just sold one to a brand new customer who I gave samples to of the shampoo and conditioner, and she just bought it before she went on vacation. She loved it. Who knew? Gave her a deluxe sample packet of a few little things. 2 weeks later, she calls me and says, I love that shampoo and conditioner. I can't remember the name of it. I keep a book of what I give people as far as samples when we are one-on-one exchanging information, and I could go back and tell her what that was. It was so great. It was a $56 sale for a customer who originally I had just put on a neighborhood site that I had hand sanitizers, and then gave her these samples. And she came back and she bought a bunch of other things, including bug spray, okay? So they're out there for you, okay? Just don't be overwhelmed. Take a deep breath, okay? Learn your stuff a little at a time. You can get through this, and before you know it, you're gonna have your own pattern of what your lane looks like, and you are going to knock it out of the park. But remember, you have to strike out every now and then, in order to know where the sweet spot is when the ball comes in, okay? Don't think you're gonna get this and you're gonna do it right every time. There's no part of the facet or life where you're going to get it the first time and be fabulous at it all the time, okay? It's a learning experience. So take this video, watch it again if you have to, and when you're getting like, oh, I can't handle all these changes in the products, and yes, you can. One product at a time. Venture out 2 products at a time, like I do. Figure out what your lane is, what products work according to your lane, and make this work for you and your business, okay? Take care. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and it will alert you to any new YouTube that I have out. I welcome your comments, bad or good. I can take it, okay? And join me again. Don't know what we're talking about next time, but I will be there to help you in your journey through life and business. Have a great day. Bye-bye.